It's a late day. That's not the right song. There we go. Hi, chat. It's a late day. It's a late stream day. I forgot to take my testosterone. It's one of those days. I have several things to do today. I'll have to do that. Hi, chatters. Happy motherfucking October. I'm so excited. Xander, did you rename me into Garfield Photo in Discord? Tyrio, why would I ever do something like that? Am I that kind of person? Is that what you think of me? Tell me, Tyrio. Is that what you think of me? Is that what you think of me? I don't do that. I've never done that. I would never do that. Is my thing broken? Totally is. Cool. Hello, Ash. Hello, Bits. Hello, hello. How are you? The audit logs don't lie. Then why'd you ask me, freak? Also, my pizza's gonna be done in a couple of moments, and I'm gonna go grab my pizza because I haven't had dinner yet. Me and Emily were busy talking about women and also politics and if we deserve rights or not. Hot take, the answer is no, we do not deserve rights. We've just collectively decided that we don't want rights. We've decided. Hey, Garfield. Hey, Garfield. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Garfield. That's where we're at today. That's the day we're having. Hello, everybody. My name is Almost Sander, and welcome home. How are we? I've been so good. Sorry, song. Hello, chatters. What news do I have? I have news. I do have news. I might have really intense news. Okay. This isn't 100% guaranteed because I might pussy out of it. Maybe. I might pussy out of it. But today, depending on if I stream tomorrow or not, because then I go away for the weekend. I've got some weekend plans. I'll be gone all weekend, so I won't be able to stream. This might be the last time you see me with this hair. Depending on whether or not we stream tomorrow. This might be the last time you see me with this hair. I'm a little nervous about it. I still very well might pussy out of it. We'll see. It hasn't been determined yet, but I really love my long, gorgeous, luscious locks. I really do. Don't get me wrong. I love them. But growing hair out is a really hard thing to do. And this stuff is slow growing, but it's gotten to the point where it's hard to cover up. And also, I've got some new piercings coming up, in which having this long hair in a place that it can tangle with my piercings might really drive me crazy. And so for the sake of my own personal sanity, I have to go grab my pizza. Alexa, stop. One moment. I am cutting pizza. Okay. It is me with a pizza. It is entirely possible that I eat this entire pizza while we're talking. Yes, I have called Matt. Thank you, Emily. Pizza. Bite for chat. Pizza for chat. Wait, what if the whole screen is just pizza? Anyways. Hello, chat. Okay. So. Anyways, yeah, I might cut all my hair off. I mean, like all my hair. Like, it might all go away. And I love seeing me with all of my hair, but I also do like the way I look without it. So I think I'm gonna be okay. But we will see. We will see. I'm a little nervous. I'm not willing to go to hair salons because I'm afraid of them. So I have a friend who's offered to do it, who is a licensed hairdresser. So we'll see. We'll see if I have the balls to get it done. I think for my own personal sake, it might just be smart. So I'll try to leave my hair down today so you guys can enjoy it. Enjoy it while you have it. It won't be here for long. And I mean, genuinely, like, it'll be gone in like a week. I'm so afraid. Like, genuinely. Hi, chat. It's a late day. Today is the 1st of October, which means it is my birth month. It is spooky season. It's put your babies in a pumpkin season. And it's also Inktober, Whumptober, OC-tober, Kinktober, fucking Sketchtober, fucking whatever Tober time. It's Tober time, motherfuckers. It's Tober time. And I am participating in Tober time because I've decided I'd like to. And I try to do Whumptober every year, and I usually quit about 3 days in. So this is day 1 of what could be 3 days, could be 30. Who knows? I have a tendency to quit, especially because October bumps right up into November, and I can't do 1,000 words a day in Whumptober and then do 1,000 words a day in November. I just can't do both. So I'm gonna try to do a good chunk of Whumptober this year, just to stretch my little writing legs. Stretch my little writing legs in Tober time, and just write some quick little, like, short little fiction things to make me want to write again. I'm gonna try to focus on OCs this year, which can be hard for me to do. I'm gonna specifically focus on AU-based OC things so that I can share them with all of you guys. So I will be writing OC documents this year, but specifically, they're all gonna be non-canon AU writings, so that I can share them with everybody, and it doesn't feel like I'm giving you spoilers or like giving away anything important about my writing. There might be ones that I end up writing that I don't share because they do end up feeling a little bit too close to the actual canon. In which case, if I write something a little too close to actual canon and I decide I don't want to share it, sucks to suck, I won't share it. Or if it's fine, then it's fine and I'll share it. But for the most part, everything's going to be 100% non-canon AU stuff so that I can share it with you guys. So if you like my OCs, you'll get a bunch of writing this month, which is cool. And if you don't like my OCs, you're still getting a bunch of writing this month, and it sucks to suck. Is anybody else, hands, participating in Kinktober, Whumptober, OC-tober, Inktober, Fucktober, Friendtober, hi Ollie, Tober, I've considered repurposing, and by considered I mean already started repurposing the Guad sheet to maybe do Whumptober together. Like, if I think I'm gonna, like, if I share this link with you guys, why don't you, Goretober is fun. This is this little link. This is this little link here. It's a Google Doc. You can come be on a Google Doc with me. Because I think that would be fun. And if you come on this Google Doc, fret not, you will be anonymous because I'm sharing it through a link and not sharing it too personal, so I won't see your email. But you can put your name down and say that you're doing Whumptober. It should be a Google Doc. If it's not, something's very wrong. And then, yeah, sorry, it's a Google spreadsheet. My apologies. And then let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is my spreadsheet. So up here at the top, here, let me. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops. Also, oops. Display capture. So this is so the cool thing about this, right? Everybody will get their own thing. You see, you put your little name in here. I put my name is Xander, and then you put your book, and then you put your goal. Like say I want to do 15,000 words, right? And it'll change your words to go, and then it'll tell you your total so far. So you don't touch either of these. Don't touch these two things, right? It'll automatically update because I've already coded it. So say today I wrote 600 words. As soon as you move, it'll update that your total so far is 600 words and your words to go. Here, I'm going to turn these two into so that you know not to touch them. That way you know not to touch them. Because then they will automatically update for you, right? And say I wrote 200 words that day, and I wrote 0 this day, and I wrote 60 words that day. It'll automatically update your total so far and update your goal. So it's a little thing. See what I mean? So you got all that. So if you want to participate like Tyrio is, you're welcome to come join. I think it's a little fun. But yeah, my goal, I think I'm gonna go aim for 10,000 words this month. I don't know if I'll make it, but we'll see. And I might blow past it. It's completely possible. Now, my friend Athene has asked, what's Whumptober? Whumptober is one of the many variations of Tober. There's a shit ton of different Tobers. Goretober, Kinktober, Whumptober, Flufftober, whatever. But essentially, all of those things are your like Whump, Fluff, Gore, Kink. Those are the themes. And then the October thing is that there's usually a spreadsheet of all 31 days of the month with like a category from that theme, and then you write based on that. It's just easier if I show you a picture real quick. So like, I can let me pull up the one I'm going to do, because it's very hard to it's essentially just like you write every day based on a specific thing. So like if your thing is Whump means sad writing. Some people don't know what that means. Whump is just sad writing, usually in the form of like physically being like physically being hurt. Like it's writing not quite gore, but more of like hurt comfort minus the comfort. It's just a lot of suffering. It's just writing suffering. But this is the, oh dear, hang on. Transform, stretch to screen. This is the beginning of the 2025 Whumptober prompt list. So each of these is like a different thing. So if for every day you get a quote, and then you get three little ideas or inspirations, and you can choose to do all of them, or you can choose to just do one of them. It's fine, whatever you choose to do. So like today's quote is "Please don't cry," and then the categories are a lamb to slaughter, ceremony, and beg for forgiveness. So like that's that, and then day 7 is like tell me that you're okay and I'm fine, and your categories are trapped with the enemy, an elevator, and pushed beyond breaking point. Like that's like kind of the goal. And there's other options. Like this is another Whumptober option where like day 1 is collapsed lung, a contusion, and well, that should have happened. Day 8 is hit and run, adrenaline, I can't stop. Like, so there's a bunch of different ways to do it. Yeah, it's fun. It's a cool little thing. And everybody can have different goals. Ollie says her goal is to do 1 prompt. I think that's awesome. That's huge. That means there's a chunk of writing getting done this month. Tyrio says she's going to try to do 2,000 words a day. I would like to remind you, Tyrio, trying to say you're going to do 2,000 words a day is literally bigger than the NaNoWriMo goal. Reframe that really quickly. NaNoWriMo's goal is 1,667 words a day. That is a huge ask. That can be hours of work a day, depending on how you write. That's why I'm aiming for 600 to 1,000 words a day. Super, super doable. 2,000 words a day. Alexa, what is 2,000 times 31?
2,000 times 31 is 62,000.
62,000 words this month.
You want to hear it?
No. It is 62,000 words this month. That is larger than a NaNoWriMo goal. You would be writing an entire novel this month. That is a huge goal. If you want to aim for it, do it, but be conscious of it. So yeah, that's, oh, here, my goal is about 600 to 1,000 words a day. So that way on days where I'm really motivated, I can get 1,000 words in. And on days where I'm not really motivated, toss like 500, 600 words in there. It's fine. I'm also not going to stress about missing days, and I know I'm not going to do the end of the month, so. Like, I'm not writing on my birthday. Oh well. I feel like it might be so much easier than NaNoWriMo because I'm doing short stories or whatever they're called. Which is true. You're doing what's called flash fiction. Flash fiction is just like quick, little, immediate, 5,000 words or less, little like chunks of writing. But yeah. It might be easier. My birthday is October 11th. It's coming up very quickly. 10 days away. And being creeping up on 27, I'm genuinely actually starting to have some changes in the way I think. It's weird. 25 is when you're supposed to feel your prefrontal cortex develop, and I feel like I'm just starting to feel mine develop this year. Like, it started when I was 25, but I feel like something's changed in me this last year. Something's been offset. I gotta talk to my grandpa. So. I'm also just fully gonna be eating on stream today. Not something I normally like to do, but I haven't had dinner yet today. I also have, drum roll, my sprint timer. We're doing some sprints today. So if you would like to participate in Whumptober, or Goretober, or Kinktober, or Flufftober, or whatever the fuck, if you want to find a prompt list and you haven't found a prompt list yet, go to Tumblr, it's the best place for it, and type in whatever Tober prompt list. Kinktober prompt list, Whumptober prompt list, Goretober prompt list, and it'll give you, there's 1,000, everybody makes their own lists. So like, go ahead and grab your whatevers. Grab your shit. And we're gonna write today. I will not be showing you my writing while I'm writing because I don't want you to know what I'm writing until it's done. So for today's stream, you'll be looking at my face and that timer. And if you get bored, I can turn on the ADHD screen if we get bored. So that way you have some stimulation just in case we need some ADHD. It's always something we can do. I also used to do that marbles on stream thing while I was writing. I forgot about that. If you guys want to do that, we could totally do that too. That was just hard to focus with. I could also let you guys play like words on stream, like any game that plays over here while I'm writing. I used to have this whole screen for that. That was like a whole thing I did for it. But in the meantime, I'll be writing and drinking my coffee. And Tyria said she wanted to be in call. I can be in call. I'm gonna have you deafened while I'm writing probably because I do be sprinting. But yeah. It's weird because generally, hello Americans. Generally, I don't do sprints outside of November because November is like, just put the words down, just put the words down, just put the words down. These for me today, instead of like word sprints, like type as fast as you can, are gonna be more of like focus sprints. Like, I want to sit and talk and chat while we're working, like while we're in between sprints, but then I want to like, you know, take some time to like focus and like get my writing down because I want to just try and actually get some writing done. I say 20 minutes into a stream where I haven't written a single word. I'm a good chunk of the way into this prompt already. Like, I'm already a page into it and like 600-700 words in. But I've got a pretty big goal for this one, so we'll see. All right. Tyrio, you are no longer invited on stream for saying that. Sorry, no new gens on stream. We don't do new gens here. We're out. I'm sorry, I can't stand 6-7. It's just such a stupid meme. I don't judge anybody for thinking it's funny because 1738 was the funniest number in my entire life when I was like 15 years old. So. Mm-hmm. Honk.
Oh, hello.
Hello, friend. Mm.
What do?
I'm eating pizza. All right. Cheerios here.
Cheese hot.
Can you hear Cheerio?
No, like, I'm kidding.
Yeah, they can hear. Cheerio, Reese just said back from 6 hours of practice and lift, modding naked again. Fuck yeah.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Ideal. Mods are permitted to hang out and chat if they want to. Reminder that I'll be completely muted while we're chatting. Completely muted while we're sprinting, sorry. And then if you want to chitter chatter but in between about writing stuff, we're welcome to. No, it's okay, Reese. I wouldn't dare ask you to get on call while naked and also after 6 hours of practice and lift, because that sounds awful. But we wouldn't want to be able to hear your titties. Yeah, they'll hear your vagina. It's very important that we don't hear your vagina.
Xander, my manager hit the head with a pecan today.
Huh?
So we have pecans, right, as like a topping.
Uh-huh.
We were messing around, and he picked one up, and he threw it and hit me on the head with it.
You
I don't know what I
deserved it.
did. Oh. And I told my mom. I told my mom, and she said something awful.
What'd your mom say?
She said, "Tell him to stop knocking on your head."
Right.
I don't.
Well,
I have to write. I have to get it out of my head.
plus one for toppings and Tyrio's hair, says Oblivion.
I think I have a fair idea of what I want to write.
I don't, but I'm sure gonna try. No, that's not true. I have an idea. So, are you doing the same prompt as me?
The one where it's like, "Don't cry."
Yes, that is our prompt today. Hang on. Let me pull up.
Yeah.
For a reminder for prompts today, the prompt for today is... Hang on, I'm finding it. The prompt today is please don't cry, with the extra categories as lamb to the slaughter, ceremony, and beg for forgiveness. I am already 760 words in because I was writing at work. So we'll see how I go. And mine is a non-canon Lamb of God's AU. I'm very excited about. It's super not canon. It's none of this is all just like ideas in my head. It was like if I was writing a different book, I'd write it like this. But I'm not writing this book, but I can write it for Whumptober, baby.
Oh yeah.
So I'm about to make everyone suffer. Anybody who cares about Azazel and Zadkiel, time to suffer. Who are you writing about today?
Me?
Yeah, you bitch.
Anemone and Cephas.
Ooh, fun. Yeah, that's very fitting. Very fitting.
I'm gonna try something new, and I'm writing it from Cephas's point of view this time.
Ooh, I love it. Anybody else? All right, Mariner Wump. I don't know. Mackenzie's decapitated by a skate blade. Hold on. I would read it. I'd read it though. Let's be real. I would, Reese, you should totally write Wump of Mackenzie's backstory and what got him here. I would read the absolute ever-loving shit out of it. You know I'd eat that up. Anyways, all right. Chat, if anybody else wants to participate, feel free. Let me share one more time. In case anybody wanted to get in here who hasn't gotten a chance to, here's the document again. If you want to join in tracking your words throughout thy month. I can write really visceral injury description that took about 7 weeks. Fuck yeah, let's do it. Okay, all right. I might switch over to a different playlist. I don't have the playlist I want because I'm still working on building it, but maybe I'll do... Oh, what if I do my Lamb of Gods playlist?
Yeah, I was about to tell you that.
Where is my Lamb of Gods playlist? It's somewhere deep in here.
He's literally everywhere. God damn it.
Nope, that's my Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy playlist. That's different. That's, that ain't the same. That ain't the right playlist.
Mm.
Nope, nope, nope. That's my music. Wicked think isn't music playlist. That's a different. That's a different playlist.
Before we lock in too hard, did you see what I said in Doodles about me getting my first tip?
No. Did you get your first tip?
Yeah, it was $5.
Good job.
Normally, I'm not allowed to keep them because it goes towards like buying lunches and like supplies for the actual workers. But my manager let me keep it today.
I
It was
think it's
wonderful.
illegal to not let you keep your tips.
It's more of they take our tips and they put it towards buying stuff for us. So like they would buy big boxes of chips and like lunches if we don't bring our lunch, so we don't have to buy a lunch.
I still don't know if that's legal.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Like, I know pooling tips is a thing that's very common, but I don't know if it's. I don't know. Maybe it is. Well, not that it really matters, but. I cannot find my playlist right now. It's driving me nuts. Hang on. Lamb of Gods. There we go. Oh, perfect. It's got 119 songs that'll take 8 hours to play. Like, the tips are more than the wages. Like, 2 hours. So, like, I don't know. I mean, because, like, there's some, like, when you're working, like, cashier or delivery driver, like, food service stuff, generally, they're allowed to pay you less than minimum wage because tips are expected, in which case it's illegal to withhold your tips from you. But, like, if they're not paying you less than minimum wage, I'm guessing they're probably, I mean, I know they're allowed to, like, pool your tips. I don't know if they're allowed to take your tips. But, like, I know you're saying they're, like, returned to you, like, it's also a little ice cream shop that doesn't fucking, it literally doesn't matter, but I was just curious.
Employers cannot keep or deduct any portion of an employee's tips for themselves except within compliant tip pools. So they're not keeping it for themselves, they're taking it for us. So they don't have to take money out of their pocket to buy us lunch.
Yeah, that feels a little shitty, but I don't think it's illegal.
Yeah, it's not.
Whatever.
I don't really care. I got to keep mine today.
Well, I'm glad you kept your tip.
Yeah.
Well, and thanks for boosting the server.
It's from the girl who asked me if I was baptized.
Well, are you?
Technically.
I'm unbaptized. I've got my certificate right there. That is my unbaptism certificate. I was unbaptized by the Satanic Temple.
Hell yeah.
I had a whole ceremony and everything. It was great.
I love it.
All right. Right.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to ease us into this. I'm going to do like a 5-minute sprint for the first one. Just as I want to ease into the writing mood. I'm still going to be crunching on my pizza. I'm going to keep my mic on because people like to hear the sounds of my keyboard for whatever reason. I'm going to switch over to my Lamb of God playlist, and I'm going to mute my friend Tyrio. Tyrio, I'll see you in 5 minutes.
Bye.
Bye. All right, chat. It's me, you, this 5-minute timer, and my Lamb of God's playlist. This is my favorite Lamb of God song, actually. I'll turn my music up a little bit, and we're going to try writing for 5 minutes. If you want to join me, feel free. If you just want to hang out and have me in the background, that's chill too. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Smooches. 5-minute timer. Cool. I keep my microphone on because people seem to like the sound of my keyboard. But then you also have to listen to me like eat food and shit. I haven't even reread the document yet. Mhm.
Sprint complete.
Well, I didn't like that. I didn't like that yelling at me at all. Well, bang. Sprint complete, friend.
Oh, really? Goddamn.
That was 5 minutes. How'd you do?
Ugh. Ugh. More,
Yeah.
please.
So we want to do a little bit longer than 5.
Yeah.
Okay. But that felt okay. I'm gonna do custom. I'm gonna try 10 minutes. Sometimes feel long. Let's try 8. Paused. How'd you do in terms of writing? Thor got 311 words in.
I have 156.
I've got 127. I had a lot of thinking to do. I had to go back and reread my last chunk too, so I had to like stop and think. And also, I'm also eating pizza.
Yeah.
But I'm also historically a very slow writer, which is not a problem of mine. It's just a thing. Stanley's been logged out of their computer.
Amy's not allowed to write.
I had that exact problem at work today. I got logged out of literally everything, and I had to go back and hand remember every single one of our passwords at work. Which we have to have a different password for every website that we log into at work, which is like 6 of them. And also, all of the passwords have to have uppercase letter, lowercase letter, number, and a special symbol, and they all have to be over 15 characters long. It was a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Nom, nom. All right, what's your best sentence that you wrote?
My best sentence.
Or your favorite? Just pick a sentence. Also pick egg or soup. Didn't we pick soup last time?
Picked soup?
I think we picked soup. I pick egg this time. Anyways, go on. I pick egg this time. That is my answer. Okay, Tyria, go on. Sorry. And Thor, if you're writing, you can also pick your favorite sentence if you want to share it in chat.
Okay, so what I have is, it's a couple of sentences, is that fine?
No, you get to pick one for right now. We can share more later. What, you
Okay.
get one sentence.
But the thought of what this was for, the mission of his demise, circled back through his mind. Her. That's what I've got.
I think it's hard because I have like a really descriptive sentence, and I think I have a sentence I think has the most impact. Which should I do? The more descriptive one or the more impactful sentence?
I want the impactful sentence.
Ah, it's a trick question because it's only impactful in context. Because the sentence is, I look away. That's the sentence. But it's so impactful in the moment.
Hi, Shadow Legion.
Hello, Shadow Region. Welcome home. Oh, sorry, you followed. Hello, welcome home. I'm Xander. We're writing today. We're taking part in Whumptober. If you know what Whumptober is, you probably read the title. Feel free to participate with us. We're doing word sprints and sharing our favorite little writing chunks and all of that shiz. And we're just about to get ready to do our next sprint. Feel free to be a part of it. I'm very excited. I like that sentence a lot. Just I love long, flowy, complex, detailed sentences, and I love like following it up with just like I look away. Like just end it, punch. Huh, yeah. Punch my reader in the face. Whoop, bitch. You are my bitch, and my writing is going to whoop your ass. Oh, and also Sammy's fighting for the life.
I fixed it just a little bit.
Okay.
I want to change. I want to change. My favorite sentence is probably, "Isn't that what he wanted, though?"
A good one.
I
Nom nom nom.
want another hot dog. Should I get another
Yes,
hot
Thor.
dog?
Yes, have another hot dog.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab another hot dog.
Is it okay if I start sprinting, or do you want me to wait?
Wait. I'll be really quickly. They're just right there.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Well,
Reese's favorite sentence is "ah fuck." It's a good sentence. Good sentence. Good sentence. I'm glad you got a chunk in, Thor. Sometimes a little sprint is all you need to get moving. Tira's currently fucking a hot dog. We'll get sprinted on as soon as she's back. I'm gonna use this time to shove pizza in my face. Nom nom. I'm always torn if I want to just enjoy my entire pizza, because I can very easily house a pizza, or if I should save these last two pizzas for work tomorrow. I'm egging, so I abstain. Well, I just like... The thing is, am I still hungry? Am I still hungry? See, the thing is, I'm not actively hungry anymore, but I'm not yet comfortably full. Like, I'm not like, oh man, I'm really, really like I'm very comfortable. I'm not like super full. I probably could put the pizza away and then maybe have some ice cream before bed if I really am hungry again. But this pizza's just so good, it's so easy to just keep eating. But I'm no longer experiencing active hunger. I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna have it for lunch tomorrow, along with my salad. Chat, entertain yourselves for a moment. I'm going to put my pizza away.
I'm back. Can I have a hot dog? Oh, he's gone. How's he gonna know I so joyously have a hot dog? Oh. Hi, chat.
It's 9/11, make a wish.
Oh.
I'm here. And also, I'm glad you got your dog so joyously.
My hot dog.
Yeah, I was putting my pizza away, sorry. Alright, I'm here. Are we ready to attempt an 8-minute sprint? And if that still feels short, we'll book it up again.
I got it.
Alright. I'm adjusting, getting back into it. How about sharing one that won't make me die of mortification at sharing? Alright, Thor's sentence is, my heart has been racing since I woke up to lyric thrashing in his sleep. It took me 10 minutes to wake him up, and then he explained his nightmare. You've got one long sentence of story there. My heart has been racing since I woke up to lyric thrashing in his sleep. I'm being a writer person here. You can tell me to shut up and feel free to do whatever, but you're missing a period. My heart has been racing since I woke up to lyric thrashing in his sleep, period. It took me 10 minutes to wake him up, and then he explained his nightmare. That's the only thing you're missing there. You gotta run on sentence. I apologize, I am an English teacher. It comes out of me. Feel free to tell me to shut up. I'm bad at finding the stopping points of the sentences. That's okay. That's why I'd have a tendency to point it out for people. Also, we should do another writing editing stream, because I really miss editing people's writing.
I'd love you to write and edit this one. On a regular dog.
I'd be happy to edit it. I will tear you to shreds, lovingly.
Okay. Wait. No.
It's one of my things I've said I've really missed. I'm literally looking into dropping almost $300 on a college class so I can be in a writer's workshop again, because I am surrounded by writers, but I am not surrounded by editors. I do not have people who like literary analysis and editing the way that I do. And I also am surrounded by writers who are usually either writing for fun or writing for personal reasons, or I'm not interested in pure critique. Because, like, obviously I'm not above any of the people, like any of my friends that I'm writing. Like, I'm not an English teacher. I don't know more than these people. Do I have a scratch on my screen? I better not. I'll kill somebody. But like, I don't have anybody to tear my writing apart, and I also don't have anybody's writing to tear apart. Like, I want to trade writings and like tear each other to shreds, but like in like the constructive way. And I don't have anybody that does that. And it's just driving me nuts. I'm applying to some writing workshops and trying to look for some free ones like online in the meantime. But like, I just need somebody who knows more than me to rip my writing apart, and I also need somebody who's like, I need somebody who's on the same level as me in terms of what we want in terms of editing each other. That's what I'm lacking it in my life. I got a lack going on. Anyways, sorry, we're writing.
We got this.
We've been live for 48 minutes and we've written for 5.
We gotta
All right.
do it.
Shut up. I'm starting this time. Wait, hang on. I have to mute you. Go away. We're doing it. Okay. 8-minute timer. Get to work. We're writing.
Sprint complete.
Hate when they do that. Tang. It's me. Your mother.
Huh?
This playlist slaps. Thank you. It's my Lamb of Gods playlist.
Sorry, I was. Sorry, I love this writing so far.
I got 205 words. Thor got 153. Crazy. Love it.
I'm currently at 379.
Total. Total or added on?
Total.
Okay, gotcha. I don't know what I'm at total. Total, I'm at 1,070.
God damn.
But like I said, I also started at work today. So this most recent sprint, I got 200 words. Total for the stream so far is 317. Okay, pick your favorite sentence. I gotta go pick mine. I haven't thought about it.
God. It's a tie between two of them.
Reese's answer is just the word egg.
Egg. That's a good answer. I think what I'm tied between is either, and yet with the world in her palms, Atropos rejected her mighty father's calling.
So
Or to choose a mortal's hand, it was near unheard of. Well, all except for one long forgotten heartbreak.
Also valid.
Ding.
I think mine is wooden and still and waiting, calling my name, dragging me along like the river's current. I think
I love it.
I think that's the best I've got.
I love it so much. Okay, Google Docs keeps telling me that I have to change Septis's name to Sepsis.
You can just add his name to your Google dictionary and it'll stop doing that.
I just did. But it only did it for one. I've written his name so many times in this, and it only was like,
This one's right. Did you capitalize it? If you capitalize it, usually it'll leave you alone.
All of them have been capitalized, and I capitalized that one as well, but I was like, sepsis.
Thor's is, does that seem breakable human to you? Does that seem breakable human to you? I'm curious as what to the subject of the sentence is. Sorry, I keep calling you out to edit you, but that's because you're the only other person who I have to edit. I had to change it to scream. Change what to scream?
Oh, does that scream?
Oh,
breakable?
does that scream breakable human to you? Oh, okay. You could keep. Yeah, scream is a better way to say it. You'd be saying like, does that seem like a breakable human to you? But yeah, no, scream is a better way to say it, and then also put single quotes on either side of it to indicate somebody be like, does that seem breakable human to you? Like da 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 da. But instead of doing two quotes because it's a dialogue tag, you just do single tags. So it would be typed like does that scream, which is a much better word. That's a much better way to phrase it because that's powerful. And then breakable human to you. Does that scream breakable human to you? That's a really fun sentence. Now I want to know about who it's about.
TV.
My assumption is no, it probably doesn't scream breakable human. Okay. All right. Back at it again. Back at it again with the white vans. Okay. How did 8 minutes feel? It felt pretty good to me.
I kind of liked it.
All right. Jerry, I'm cutting you off. 8 minutes. Go! Back at it again, Timothy. Starting this song over because, God, this is a good one. I hope Ali is still listening to call. Ali likes this song.
Sprint complete.
Hang on. Oh dear, have I done something? Pausing that. Oh dear. I've done something. Oh no.
God, what have we done?
Sprint's complete.
Sprint is complete, and oh god, have I done something? I'm starting to hurt myself. I'm sad. I got 156 this sprint. I'm sad about it. I'm starting to hurt my own damn feelings. Okay, alright. Favorite sentence. I know what mine is. I know what I've... Thor got 148 words, nice.
Ooh.
My sentence this round was... I made myself sad. My sentence this round is only to meet the same fate as Rough Cotton and Sacred Sun.
I'm gonna die.
I don't want to do this anymore. I'd like to go home now.
There's a lot of good ones here. But I think
You only get one. You've cheated every time and given me two. You only get one.
Okay, so I think my favorite one from what I've written. God, now I've got two again. Okay, I'm gonna go with my first one. Wicked's gonna kill me for saying this when she's not here. But my favorite sentence has got to be, the goddess of the afterlife, Leucadius, was no more important than a helping hand in Atropos' great trial.
Ooh, rough. That's rough, buddy.
She's gonna kill me.
Thor's is vampire strength doesn't scare me, Evander. Fate wouldn't put us together if I was as breakable as you think. Ooh! I'm excited about that too. Ash, what's your sentence?
That's a cool line.
That's a
What?
cool line. That's a really cool line. What's your sentence? You're in here. You gotta participate.
I'm drawing.
What's your favorite line?
Show me the favorite line you drew. Pick a line.
Give me a second. I'll screenshot it.
Pick a line and show me your favorite. If you're gonna be here, you gotta participate. And don't be like Tyrio and cheat and try to show me two lines. You get one.
I'm not cheating.
I gotta zoom in a lot for this.
Is it an Ubi line? Oh, Reese wants to know if it's a booby.
What's the opposite of that?
A cock? I don't know. A nipple?
No, that's like a mirror, not the opposite.
Sorry, a peck? A peck line?
A shoulder blade.
That's not what I... Okay, hang on. We're pulling up the single line. Ooh, that's a good line. Okay, hang on.
That's a
gotta get
really good line. I love that line.
This is oh nope, wait, this is Voracious's line. Wait, oh, there you go. That is the submitted line. Good line.
Yeah.
Good line.
It's a great line.
Approved. Line approved. You get away with it this time. All right. I'm very excited. I gotta get back to making myself sad. Oh, God, my fucking art. I would be so much more motivated to go to the gym if I didn't feel like absolute wiener the day after. My fucking armpits hurt, bro. It's always my pits. It's that goddamn, it's my fucking pectoralis minor or whatever it is. Like right down underneath my fucking, it's my armpit. My armpits hurt. Ow. Yeah. Okay. All right. 8-minute sprint. We're back at it again with the white vans. I wish I could tell you it gets better, but it only gets better if you're working out like 5 times a week. I've decided, and this is a maybe, that once things calm down, I want to, like, October and November can end up being really busy because of NaNoWriMo and everything. But I'm considering doing like a 75 soft, not a 75 hard because I don't want to live like that, but just to see. I've been seeing people talking about doing like 75 soft self-care things where like instead of like work out non-stop and don't eat any food for 75 days, I want to like just do all the things you're supposed to do to function as a human for like 75 days. Like I just want to like make it like a routine to like I don't know, I want to like wash my face and brush my teeth and take a shower and finish a glass of water and like just do the things I'm supposed to do as a human being every day. And also I want to do like workout for 30 minutes, whether it's at home or at the gym, instead of doing like my big like 2-hour workout sessions 3 times a week or 2 times a week or 3 times a week. I want to just like 30 minutes a day, get up and play 30 minutes a day, like Michelle Obama told me to do. I trust her. That's gonna be my goal. I also would like to bring down the amount of time it takes me to travel a mile. I'm working on that.
You could do that by getting in a plane.
That's not how it works.
All right, I'm muting Tyrio now. We're gonna continue the sprint. Sprint 8 minutes. Everybody ready? Here we go.
Goodbye, chat.
Good best of luck.
Chat.
Start sprinting. Start running. Quick. Right. Go. I am a plane. Can confirm.
Sprint complete.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
What have you done to my boys?
It's only getting worse.
Oh God.
It only goes down from here. I got 161 words. I'm at exactly 1,400 words now. Like total.
I'm at 893.
Yeah, damn. Go crazy about that.
Okay, favorite sentences.
Oh no.
Gee.
God, I have a couple really good ones. Reset, I wrote 0 words and reread the Bible study to refresh myself on the excerpt I wrote, but got distracted by the contents of the Bible study. Something easily distracted by. I reread those every once in a while, and I'm like, ooh, chef's kiss.
I need to write another soon.
Yeah, sometimes it calls to me. I'm actually working on something similar right now. It's not actually. It was going to be a Bible study, but I decided it was too important to be a Bible study, so instead I'm doing a character study, except that character study is also full of sex. So, whoops.
Goddamn.
Easy mistake.
Easy mistake. Sometimes your hand slips.
Yeah.
Tyrio, do you have a favorite line picked out already?
I do.
What is it?
Now Cephas felt like maybe, just maybe, there were much worse things than a selfish god.
Good sentence. Good sentence.
Gee.
Good sentence. Jacob, do you have a line? Or Thor? I don't know why I called you Jacob this time. And Ash, have you picked out your line?
Yeah, I needed to copy and paste it from the art onto a new layer so you couldn't see any other lines.
That's probably for the best, knowing what I'm looking at right now. This is Ash's chosen line.
Good line.
I don't know. That's bordering on quite a lot of lines. There's a lot of little lines there.
I didn't lift up my tablet pen, so counts as one.
I'll count it. Okay, Tyrio, 1 or 2. You get to pick.
2.
All right. My favorite sentence of this one is, I will die the same as them.
I wanna die!
I'm not having a good time, except I'm having a great time.
What are you doing to them?
It's Whumptober, baby.
I think it's pretty obvious what he's doing to them.
You never know. This could take a sharp turn and end up being sex. You never know. It's always possible.
Okay, but think about my writing.
In which case,
Those
it's
are basically
usually
the same
both.
thing.
Okay. And Thor's was, you gonna tie me up, Ev? So, I'm only hoping it gets spicier from there. Oh, and Thor has admitted that that's where his is going. All right, cool. So at least one of us is heading directly for Pound Town.
Make that 2.
At least 2 of us are heading directly for Pound Town, and me and Tyrio are heading to a funeral. So, you never know. I may still take the wrong exit and end up at the strip club instead.
There's only 2 places to go at writing, so.
There's only 2 ways to go. When it comes to October, your two options are Whumptober and Kinktober. You either gotta fuck or you gotta cry, or you gotta do it at the same time. Or like
Except
rapidly one after the other.
Stuff just bleeding from the chest just breaks it down on the crucifix.
Absolutely just throwing ass for God.
That's the guy that says Theseus' daughter fell in love with it.
I so whelmed. Okay.
I'm so excited.
God,
You're gonna
I'm
one day.
such a good author. Gotta hype yourself up sometimes, because god damn.
Yes, you are.
I might have to read you guys this one out loud when I'm done with this, because this might be the best little... This has been the thing that's been bubbling inside my soul for a while with this writing of like, if this wasn't the book I was writing, like, because I have an ending set and I have like a plan and I know where Lamb of God goes, and it doesn't go here, but I know where it goes. But if it was going here, I've had this one bubbling around in my mind for so long. I've been waiting to write this shit.
I'm so excited.
Having a wonderful time. Okay, all right, back to it. Reese says that hers is going to Pound Town in like half a decade, so just gotta give her some time.
One day. One day.
One day, one day, one day. All right, shut the fuck up. We're writing now. Good luck.
Okay. Bye.
All right, 8 minutes. Go.
Sprint complete.
Hmm. Hmm. I struggle. I had
I also
difficult.
struggled a little bit.
I had difficulty that sprint. Oops, oops, oops. Don't delete
Yeah.
that. Hmm. That seems Thor also struggled. Thor got 91 words. I got 153.
I got 997 total.
You got 9 words?
No, 997 total.
I thought you said I got 9 words, 97 total. And I went, what happened to the rest of them? Where
all
did they go?
Gone.
Pivot.
I eated them.
I don't have any good sentences. I can pick my favorite, but Thor had to pull a POV switch. That's why. Okay. I had to introduce a character to the scene, which makes it so much harder for me to now have 2 characters in the scene than like focused on internal monologue. Sorry, I had a sentence idea and I had to write it down.
What's the opposite of a benefit?
A deficit.
Uh.
The opposite of a benefit is a deficit.
I don't think that's how it works.
It is. It that's like
No,
the literal am I wrong? That like the literal
Yeah,
antonym of a benefit is a deficit, like to gain or to lose.
A benefit would be like a detriment. Is the opposite.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Detriment.
A deficit is
Yes, you're right.
yeah. A deficit is having less than what's needed.
Yeah, sorry. What? A the fuck is the right word now? Deficit, not deficit.
No,
Detriment.
detriment.
Detriment. Hang on. Detriment. Yes. God, Jesus. Whoa. Detriment and benefit, not deficit. Yes, the opposite of deficit,
okay?
abundance. No, I'm having a stroke.
Deficit is money.
Deficit is not just money, but it's deficit and abundance are the opposites of each other, and detriment and benefit. Whoa, thank you.
Do you smell burnt toast?
Nope, just toasted coconut.
I think that's also bad.
Is it different if my coffee is coconut toasted coffee today?
Reese smells burnt toast, but a burnt toast.
Yeah, Reese, you're really be mad about my toasted coconut coffee. Yeah, Pio, I was gonna say I should have mentioned you earlier and like added you or something, because I was like, man, it's a writing stream and Pio's not here. Pio would love this shit. Pio would love to do writing with us. Okay, all of you coconut haters can go suck dick. Disliking a food isn't a personality trait. Go away. Leave me and my coconut coffee alone. I quit on
You ruined the coconut with coffee.
Yeah, I know Reese doesn't like coffee, so I didn't care, but it's just everybody else was like, coconut coffee, you ruined coffee. All right, leave me alone.
We need to choose our favorite line.
Yeah, Reese likes coffee, not coconut. I don't know which one I said on accident, but I meant Yeah, none of us have chosen our line. None of us have said our lines. I need a line.
I've chosen my line.
You've chosen your line? Let me share your line. Oh, that's good. That's gotta count as more than one line.
No, I
Um,
erased some of it afterwards, but
You're such a bullshitter. All right, that's that line. Pio, we are doing Whumptober. If you don't know what Whumptober is, think of it like NaNoWriMo, except instead of 50,000 words, it's just the goal is to write every day, and you have a different prompt every day that your goal is to write. I am doing the Whumptober prompts. There are also Kinktober prompts, which are obviously sexy. Whump is just writing sad things. There's Flufftober, which is writing cute things. There's OCtober, which is writing or drawing about your OCs. I am doing Whumptober. Today's prompt from the Whumptober list is day 1 is please don't cry, with the categories being lamb to the slaughter, ceremony, and beg for forgiveness. So that's what I'm working on. And I'm writing an AU alternate universe non-canon Lamb of Gods ending, essentially. Okay. I need to... Alright, so there's that. Where do I find this? It's in spam and memes in the Discord is where I put the prompts. And also feel free to join us on our document if you want to. Oh, that's not what that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, I'd copied and pasted. Now you got a fake little. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be doing our lines too. Do you have one, Tyria?
yes, but
Sure.
it's 2 lines, but I'm giving you the 2 lines because it makes it so much worse.
No, you get one. Stop cheating. Everybody here's a big fat cheater. You're all big fat stupid cheaters.
Good. But it's
Yeah.
so good.
And a bunch of mine would have been way better with 2 of them, but I'm being good
haven't
and
cheated yet.
behaving.
Oh.
I'm behaving.
I
There's
haven't cheated yet.
There's a point.
I will in the future.
There's a point to having a challenge, and it's to actually challenge you.
Fine, okay. Since I can't give you 2, I'll choose a different one. Okay.
I'll pick a third
Okay.
one.
So my favorite line, aside from the 2, is the haunting shadows in her eyes, which previously shone in rightful childlike wonder, made him sick.
I like it. That's a good line. That's a good line.
You know, if you use run-on sentences, you can get a lot more in one line.
You sure could.
Just saying.
Oh, there's prompts. Yeah, Reese, there's prompts, but Whumptober always has prompts. People make up their own prompts all the time, but I just like following the prompts because it gives me ideas. Hello, Pio.
Hi, what is link?
We're
What
writing.
is what?
What does the link? What is the link?
Oh, the link is to this. It's a Google sheet essentially. It's a document where you can put your name and then your word count goal for October, and then keep track with everybody else. You don't have to. It's just an offer.
I'm going to put in my word count goal.
I think I'm also gonna do a 31,000 word count goal. I'm trying to do 1,000 words a day. I probably will not get that, honestly, but
I've already hit my 1,000 words for today.
I've blown past my 1,000 words for the day. That's for sure.
Where is this
Try to
link?
hit 5,000.
The link is in chat. Here, let me go pin it.
Oh,
It's pinned now. And yeah, you also don't have to follow the prompts. Plenty of people just write.
I like prompts. Prompts are easy.
Prompts help.
I like.
My sentence for this one, or my line, is going to be an angel, the reality of what I am meant to be, divinity in the shape of man.
that's cool.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, am I blind? Which chat is this pinned in?
It's streamed like on Twitch, live on Twitch.
Oh,
It's pinned onto. Let me just send you the fucking. It's right here. Here
I
you go.
wasn't
go.
looking in Twitch.
There you go.
I'm not even watching your stream.
Of course you're not. You're the freeloader.
First one, yeah.
Pio, are you asking where the prompts are?
Oh no. I was wondering what the date was because all of you guys clicked on the 5th, and I was like, hold on, are we on the 5th?
Oh no, sorry. I was just clicking around to not be clicked on the 1st. Today is the 1st.
Okay, yeah. No, just all of you guys just clicked on the 5th, so I was like, hold on.
Oh yeah, we are
did I
all
miss
clicked down there.
something?
Sorry. Here, I'll go over here. I'll be on Tyrio's name. Wonderful. Me and Tyrio can tenderly hold each other's names.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just edit your words to go. I'm gonna forget this immediately.
Ash, you can't just put yes book.
I mean, that is the purpose.
Yeah.
Gonna capitalize it at least. Wait.
Okay. All right. Oh no, Thor, you are far from the only one. Don't worry. Trust me. It's not just you, my friend. Kinktober is kind to all of us. It's a wonderful time to be us. All right. Back to writing. It's all I write so valid. I love AO3 during the month of October. Everything is sad or horny, and I love it. Okay, everything hurts, but I'm ready. I don't know. This is starting to get a little out of character. This writing is starting to get a little not quite in character, but I'm here for the long haul. I'm just gonna trust it and lean in and just see what happens. Right. Ow! Oh my god, I just realized how bad my freaking thighs hurt. Okay, anyways. Alright, everybody shut the fuck up, we're writing 8 minutes. Go! I forgot to hit go on the thing. Just gotta go.
Sprint complete.
It's gotten dark in here. Everything's gotten very dark. This has gone farther than I anticipated.
As it should.
As it should. And it is unfortunately not going to Pound Town. We are going down the dark hole.
Ugh.
I mean, there's always a possibility.
There is, but I fear it's far too late. At least for this one. I'm also at 1,700 words total, which is nuts. This most recent sprint, I got 139 words.
Reese.
I got 141.
Oh, hi,
But I
Reese.
got distracted halfway through to watch a 5-minute recap of a playoff game in 2018 to make sure I got the timestamps right.
Right. Of course.
I'm like mid-sentence. It says the scoreboard red, and then I clicked off to go look up a game recap from 2018.
It's like, what did the scoreboard read? All right, I gotta find a sentence I like. I'm starting to get to the point where like I'm at the end of mine, so I'm like I have to like carefully pick sentences that aren't gonna like I don't know, be too much. We'll see. Chat, we are cooking in here, Bacon. We're cooking some damn good words right now.
I have mine.
You have your line?
Yes.
Okay.
So I did go back to a previous paragraph and add a little bit more to it. But my favorite line from writing this is probably where'd it go? Cephas would die, and Atropos would shed tears, to birth the Trepidus a new power, all their own to harness.
I like it. Hee. I also did double check. I've written 1,000 words on stream today, which feels pretty good. This is much more than I anticipated it being. Ash and Pio and Reese, do you have favorite line? Oh, Ash has submitted favorite line. Hold on. Let me.
There's gotta be more than one line in there.
No, that feels like one line. This one's much more reasonable than the last one. One line.
One line.
That's the best line. It's a good line. Good arc.
It is a good line.
I can see a little bit of that eraser work over on the left hand there. That little
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Although that might just be the lasso tool stuff.
Could be. Anybody else have a line they desire to share?
I don't really like them. I gave you the scoreboard red, so there's my incomplete line.
There you go. That can be your line. Thor's line says, "No, but it'll take a lot more than just one tie to tame a beast, or in this case, the brat egging him on." So valid. Insane behavior. Insane behavior in the Twitch chat.
In case anyone was wondering, at this point, the scoreboard read 3-0. That's all I have to add.
That was important. I needed that. Is the 3 or the nothing us?
Nothing.
God damn it.
So actually, fun fact, I can go on a little hockey tangent for like 30 seconds here. The game that I'm referencing that he gets his head cracked open is Game 2 of the Washington Capitals versus the Pittsburgh Penguins in the 2018 playoff series, in which the Penguins' sole goal was after a two-person penalty. So he gets his head cracked open, and the guy that hit him goes to the penalty box, and they score after that.
Perfect.
That's actually an important note, because there's like a big descriptor thing that will be added in about like hearing people cheering from down in the tunnels.
Oh, that'll be fun to hear. They finally scored, and I'm fucking over here I'm excited to see which direction that goes, because I feel like being off the thing and injured, and then hearing everybody cheer like there's a goal, could go in several different forms of self-depreciation and or team appreciation. There's several different directions that could go.
How much he's gonna hear it, considering he's like half conscious and probably throwing out a trash can.
That's very true. But
He's real concussed.
I imagine.
My favorite type of injury.
I need a line. Okay. My line for this one is: the sun's rays lick up at my bare skin, warm, then hot, then scorching, like the touch of an angel's lips. I like the whimpers.
It's
All right.
I feel
awful.
real out of place right now with the topics.
Nah, that's okay. I happen to be writing like the most dramatic ceremonial whump there is available. This is as
You fit
godly
right-
as it gets for me.
Reese, you fit right in.
I'm not sure about that one.
Azazel also plays hockey,
Yeah.
famously known.
Yeah.
I'm saving all that for
Famously.
day
Famous.
2.
I mean, Ash is literally just sending us individual lines, so I feel like it's fair. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you said one line. I'm following the rules.
You're following them really well, and I appreciate your ability to
He's
keep
following
up
them
with
better
it.
than Tyrio is.
What?
Damn right.
Hey, this is the third time I've given you one line. I just wanted to give you multiple.
You have given me
That's not
multiple
the
several
rules.
times.
But in the end, I gave you one line each.
That's not true. You gave me 2 lines on the first 2 times we did it.
I did?
Because you couldn't
Yes.
decide.
Really
It was
wanted
between
to
one or the
one
other.
time.
Oh.
You're like, it's between either this
Gotta
line
work
that I'm
on
giving you or this
Making
line.
decisions.
I'm challenging I'm
And-
challenging you to make choices.
No.
Use
That
your free
sucks.
will
Then you can't share any.
Damn.
by following the rules.
Man.
You are not above the law. All right. 8
If
minutes.
you
Lock
start
in.
speaking more than one line, I'll server mute you.
All right. Shut up. I'm writing. Here we go. Bam. I gotta start that. I gotta start that. Start. It was a good song. This is one of my favorites. Sorry, I'm typing. I will welcome you in a moment. But welcome home. Emika? Love the look. Thank you. We're writing right now. Give us 5 minutes while we're typing up. Join us writing if you'd like to, and then I'll chatter with you when I'm not. Speed writing. Speed writing.
Sprint complete.
Okay, hold up. I'm almost at the end. Bear with me just a moment.
Get dominated.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hold on, I'm finishing the end of my writing. This is it. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was really locked in on that one. I think I did it.
Whew. I'm back.
Sorry, I was really locked in. Thank you, Reese, for the... Okay, so thank you, Reese, for the subscription. Thank you, Emika. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Followed in the middle of a writing sprint, so we were locked in. We've got a bunch of other people who are in VC with me who are all working on writing as well. I just unmuted us all. I'm going to take one more sprint to read the entire thing and do little word edits. Like before, like I feel like I'll be confident to read it out to you guys. But I think I did it. I think it's done. Unedited right now. It is at about 2,000 words. It's 1,995. I'm 5 words away from 2K.
You got this.
Ugh. How's everybody else feeling? Valid.
It hurts.
Ash already has a submitted line. This is Ash's favorite line. So most of us are writing Ash's drawing. For those who just joined, this is so she gets to pick her favorite line, but instead of a line of writing, it's one single line of a drawing. I've got a feeling this one's an eyeball. Could always be wrong though. Tyrion, you gotta. Oh, you're unmuted. How'd it go for you? How's your eyeball?
It went well. You'd be surprised about what it actually is.
If it's not an eyeball, I will be surprised.
Teehee.
Somehow that's gonna be a nipple. I'm like certain of it now. That's always the answer.
Like, closer.
It's a booby. It's always a booby. I'm a fool. Anybody got a favorite line they want to spit out?
I've got one.
All right, go for it, T.
She had lied to him.
Ooh, good impact line. I don't know which one mine is. Hang on.
Oh, hi, Reese. Sorry, I didn't see you in chat. I was, I was, I was writing.
um, um,
I'm in pain.
I don't know if I have like a one like really hit line for this one.
Well, you gotta choose one.
Hello, I am back.
Hello, Pio.
Hello.
I got dragged,
I understand.
and my mom brought home food. So
I see. Oh, it's Wednesday. I forgot to go get sushi. I usually go get sushi after work on Wednesdays because it's $5 sushi, and I forgot.
Aw.
Devastated. My one line from this one will be know that I had no other choice.
What do you mean that doesn't it?
Teehee. It wasn't, I don't know, it's fine, it's a midline. I'm gonna like commit to doing one more like full like sprint. I gotta read through. I'm gonna put it as, do we want to do, I might put it as an 8-minute sprint again, just like we just did. But if I'm not done reading and editing, I'm just gonna commit to finishing it before I come back. Because when I'm done, we can share like favorite lines and everything, and then I'm gonna share what I think is my favorite. Is the whole thing. I think I'm gonna share the whole thing. What are you writing, if I don't mind? Oh yeah. Oh, let me give you Blesses a quick recap of what's going on. Okay. If you don't know what Whumptober is, I don't know if you know what Whumptober is. I've explained this about 6 times today, but it's because many people don't know what this is. It's kind of a Tumblr thing or an AO3 thing. Whumptober is a month of October where you have a writing prompt every day of the month, and then you take that prompt and you make a quick little short story out of it, and then you post it somewhere. Whump, just to write Whump is to just write something sad, usually involving either physical, mental, or emotional pain, like a torment of some kind. It's just writing sad shit. So Whumptober is writing a bunch of sad shit one after the other. And today's prompt is please don't cry is the quote, and then the 3 little categories underneath are lamb to the slaughter, ceremony, and beg for forgiveness. And that's kind of the vibe there. And my writing today is so my writing today is it's a fiction piece that is like a non-canon AU of the novel I'm currently writing, which is like a religious fiction dark piece kind of thing. But so that's what I'm working on today. Is I'm writing like a non-canon AU ending of my own novel because I'm a freak. I'm just using Wrighttober. No problems to work. Yeah, so yeah, you get, you know, a good way to do it. Yeah, exactly.
Xander, I fear that you will be the only one that understands the reference in my favorite line.
I want to know, what is it?
It's his vision flashed white and his mouth guard tucked against the back of his front teeth tasted of blood.
It's I know where he holds it. Reese.
It's right there.
It's right there. You can taste it. I'm so excited. Emma, another religion fiction person. Let's go.
Another
like
religion fiction person. I look up at the 18 tabs I have open of the Pittsburgh Penguins roster.
That's religion in its own form, let's be honest.
It really is.
Sports constitute religion if you take it far enough. I also I
Yeah,
did
pretty much.
finally, as a quick side note before I get back to editing this piece, I did officially finish this book, The Angels Before Man. I finally finished it today. For reference, it took me a total of 10 months to read. No, I guess 9 months to read. I started it on Christmas, and I finished it today. So it took me 9 months to read that. And it's because I got through the first, like, what would this be, like 200 pages pretty quickly, and then fought for my life to get through the next, like, 60 pages, because I was just so incredibly, abysmally, awfully bored. And then I finally, like, you know, locked back in and you know, tried to finish it up. And, like, 5 pages after I had stopped and given up, I finally, like, committed into doing, like, oh, I gotta get back to it. 5 pages after I had given up, everything went absolutely apeshit. And the first, I'm being generous here. The first 220 pages of this book is scene setting, and it is some of the most boring coming of age scene setting I've literally ever written, except it's written like a really, really, really pretentious religious fantasy, like, awful experience of just like it knows something better than you. Like, it's a very pompous level of writing that, like, says like it's trying to say something, but it's not saying anything for 220 pages. And then the last 60 pages is like visceral, violent gore and like on-screen essay and like torture and murder of animals. Somebody peels off somebody else's face. There's orgies all over the place. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's been an incredibly polarizing read. The book is called Angels Before Man. It's a queer retelling of the fall of Satan. And I really, really, really wanted to like it, and I didn't like it. I just wish it was trying to say literally anything. Like, I was hoping with how complex the writing style it would be trying to tell me, like, anything that is, like, new or interesting. And literally the most unique thing this book has to say is that believing in God is bad. And, like, that's just as deep as it goes. Like, it just, I don't know, man. Like, God full on essays Lucifer in this book. Like, it just, don't get me wrong, I love religious fiction. But if the most interesting thing you can say in a religious trauma fiction book is God bad, I feel like you're missing the point. Like, I feel like that's not, I don't know. This feels like somebody's should have been done in a diary entry or maybe a therapy session and not a book. That's all I have to say about that one. Feels like it's trying to.
There are a lot more complex ways to put God as bad.
There are significantly more complex and interesting ways to talk about religious trauma that isn't this. Like, this is, and the book does, for reference, by the way, the book's graphic content warnings are blasphemy, graphic violence, graphic animal death, sexual content, self-harm, use of terms with incestuous connotations, grooming, mental instability, off-page sexual assault, on-page sexual trauma, and abuse. Like, and all of that takes place in the last 60 pages of the book. Every single one of those things. It even admits that all of those things do not take place in the first part of the book, and it also specifies, for whatever reason, that those themes are minor or absent in part 1, and it isn't necessary to read part 2. Like, the book just says it's not necessary to read the second half of the book. In which case, the first half of the book is just Lucifer is born, he's a pretty angel, and then he meets Michael, and then they're in love. The end. And then the second half of it is, I'm so
Is my computer dying?
No.
I think Xander just cut out really bad.
Oh, Xander did cut out really bad.
Hey.
Okay.
Permanently broke his mic.
Oh no.
Yeah. So continue after I'm so.
Yeah.
We can hear you. Oh, we can hear you now.
Can you hear me? Oh, now they can. Sorry, I got so mad about the book that I broke my mic. I literally shook my microphone out of its plug. Anyways, sorry. What I was trying to say with comedic effect was that the second half of the book is I'm so deeply, ravenously in love with Michael that I love Michael more than I love God. And also, I've discovered the sin of pride, and I've discovered mirrors, and I'm so unfathomably sexy that I must be God. And then God's like, hey, that's wrong of you. And Lucifer's like, fuck you, God. And the God assaults Lucifer, and Lucifer's like, I'm gonna kill everyone because of this. Let me teach you what sex is. And then he invents the word cock. And like, I don't know, man.
I don't know about you, but that's kind of fire.
Like it
Oh,
just
wait, was this the book that talked about oiled up wrestling for like 5 pages straight?
Yes, it is. This is also the book that spends, I'm not exaggerating, 20 pages talking about dinner.
like the food.
And
this
also,
book sounds a lot funnier.
And also, yes,
That
Emily
is
would like to play
true.
out. There is 0 woman. Women do not exist in this book. Every single angel is a man. God is a man. The only time the she pronoun is used at any time in this book is to refer to the universe as a she, which doesn't count as a female character, mind you. But when I was looking at reviews, because reviews were bringing up that fact of like, hey, I was kind of hoping that the angels would have like a little bit more non-gender conforming, interesting kind of thing other than just they're all dudes. And apparently, according to the author, the excuse is that the next book, because God forbids for some reason the Fall of Lucifer has a sequel now, but the sequel will go into depth about how all of the angels are actually transsexual / genderless, which is just a cop-out for these are all dudes, but whatever, I guess. Oh, and also
AO3. AO3, they'll eat it up. They don't care about women over there.
And also, little known lore, spoilers for the end of the book, when God throws Lucifer down to hell, he's actually the meteor that kills the dinosaurs.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. Do you want me to read the line to you?
Yeah.
That's kind of fire, though.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me see. And finally, and you get to hear how this writing is written because it's exhausting. And finally, the god stood, and he was the one who cast Lucifer down, taking him like when he was created, delicate and pretty in his palm, eyes blinking up, full of wonder, a little smile. He let him slip through his fingers, fall. The force broke through the throne, through heaven, and as he fell, Lucifer was ignited with as intense a fire as the beginning of time. Hurling towards Earth, he saw the beasts of the planet the Father had chosen for his garden, eating, some wrestling, some watching the horizon unaware in their own version of paradise. None of them would know as the sphere of flame fell upon them, the immediate moments after impact, the pulverized rock that'd toss up high into the earth and the tidal wave that would shatter the crust. Rain, following of flames, striking all the beasts that didn't fall dead in the first seconds, that didn't get swept away by the great oceanic waves that suddenly devoured the forests, and the sun would disappear thereafter. The creatures of earth left without God, and all the greenery beginning to wither, as now his adversary was among them. So anyways, the fall of Lucifer killed the dinosaurs.
I mean, that's kind of fire.
It's kind of
That
hilarious.
makes me think of like, is it in Heathers that she's like, I'm what killed the dinosaurs?
Yeah,
like,
that
we'll
is-
be
that
what
is the
killed the
Heathers.
dinosaurs. Like, that just makes me think of that.
We're what killed the dinosaurs. We're the
Yeah.
asteroid that's overdue. The dinosaurs all turned to
Lucifer and
dust.
God are
They
JD
died
and
because
Veronica.
God said they must. No, genuinely. And this book, one of the things that ticks me off about this book is that I'm so was down for like a queer like love story in heaven, especially it's like in paradise and all that seems really cool. And also like the concept of like I wanted to see if this was going to be one of those books that's like we're in love and God's mad because we're gay. Much to my delight, it wasn't. God was not mad that they were gay. They don't give a fuck because every person that exists is a man, so it really doesn't matter. God's just mad that you love yourself more than you love him, which is a different problem. And also you love your boyfriend more than you love God, which is a different problem. But these guys literally, I'm talking the same page that they see each other for the first time are in love. Like, immediate, instant, I am in love with you, I am obsessed with you, there is never a second question, and off they go. Like, and that's just so boring to me. I don't know.
You know what would have been incredibly funny if they did?
Hmm.
They should have gone for the biblically accurate angel, but kept the plot.
They do, by the way. There are entire sections of this where they are weird, twisting, flaming, eyeball wielding, biblically accurate monsters. Like,
But they can't be women.
nope, but they're not women.
Okay,
Like-
honestly, that
I like my.
I think that
women
makes
how
it
they
worse,
like
'cause
my
that-
weird tentacle monsters.
that's them trying to be accurate and then failing at it because they
Yep.
picked the wrong kind of angel.
And some of them are referred to as seraphim, and some are referred to as archangels, and some of them have 4 wings, and some of these bitches have 6 wings, and some of them turn into rings, and some of them turn into eyeballs, and some of them, when they turn into the angels, they don't have eyes, and others don't have mouths, and then you stick them together, and then they have both. Like, it's just, there's a lot happening. Yeah, Islamic Bible lore, Adam is 90 feet tall. That is accurate. Where's the section where they just turn into morphing amorphous blobs? There's a section where they fight like blobs.
Is that the oiled up wrestling?
No, the oiled up
No,
wrestling, they're in
Duelist
human
wrestling,
skin.
They're distinctly human skin.
They're just men,
Yeah,
oily,
But they're, like,
oily men.
abs.
They should have done it in the biblically accurate form.
No, they do that at
I
the
will-
end.
I
Then
will-
they can't really be oiled up, you know?
Hey, if you have enough oil, you could maybe try.
But like, I don't know. There's a lot here. Like, and it's very clear they don't quite know how to talk about a thing like a biblically accurate angel. Because at one point he like talks about how he attempts to kick him in the jaw if what limb he can use to be described could be a leg, and the thing that he hits could be described as a face. But like, it's not, and it can't be, but it's like close enough as like whatever. I don't know.
At first, I thought you were gonna say cock instead of leg, and I was
Not
like,
cock.
that seems a lot interesting. This book seems really funny.
But it's only really funny for the last 60 pages. The first 220 pages are abysmally
just
boring.
dinner. It's just dinner.
It's just dinner forever. They spend pages just doing nothing. Eating fruit and eating dinner and drinking and dancing in the streets and oiled up wrestling and nothing else. Like,
One of those things is not like the other.
one of these things is, and they're all written identical to each other with the same amount of interest.
I think author is self-projecting on the story.
But who could have guessed that the author
Let's do this.
projects
Who-
their own beliefs into
They're-
their writing?
Yeah, anyways, so I would recommend this for the purpose of learning. I don't recommend the book. It's really not great. But this is one of those perfect examples of not all that glitters is gold, in that, like, when I first read like the first page, I was immediately floored, like, this is going to be a life-changing book, because it is written at such a high level of like complexity and detailed like descriptions, and like it is like I'm like soaking in these descriptions, like they're so whatever. And then it this is like a great proof of like that type of writing is really great. And after 200 pages, it just grates on you, and he describes everything so like poetically that you genuinely cannot understand what is happening visually in the thing. Like, I know I had to look up at one point if what I thought happened had actually happened, because it was described so poetically that I wasn't really sure what the fuck was going on, because nothing exists and nothing is explained, and it doesn't just tell you anything. It like dances around it all. It just, I don't know. I don't
Except
know,
for
man.
the part about the meteor that killed the dinosaurs. That
Except for the
was-
meteor that killed the dinosaurs, that was pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Anyways,
hard to make that too poetic or abstract.
yeah. But there's like, I've probably read this to a couple of you before, as I was really excited about this 9 months ago. But the very opening of the book, it goes, "From fire there came flesh. It crept out from red blazed blister as premature pulp, caught between spindles, procuring a body turning unto itself, one eye than many of them, etched unto four faces, henceforth a living creature, and locked shut to dribble a gaze down unto rubic cheeks. And there were wings, thunder, retreated and roaring, in two pairs to mirror the heads before limbs pervaded, the whip of creation, and then its hands. See, there went a Titan hand, the Lord hand, raised and split, conceiving the likeness of a soul and letting it fall. He said, bring him a fruit from the tree of life. Like, they described, like, this birth of an angel in such a gorgeous way, and I was like, bro, this book's gonna, like, change my life. And then they keep talking like that for 400 pages. Shut up! Anyways, that's my take. You want to talk purple prose? That's purple prose. That's prose that sounds like it's saying something, but it doesn't say a goddamn thing. And also, like, still haven't gotten over the fact that he peeled someone's face off. I haven't recovered from that.
I forgot you said that.
It happens pages after the orgy, so it's easy to forget. Like, it's real easy to skip over. And also, everybody in this book is assaulting everybody. Because, like, Lucifer conceives of the concept of sex. Like, he comes up with the idea of fucking. And so he keeps trying to introduce it to other people, like, hey, look at this thing we can do. And they're like, help, what are you doing to me? And he's like, doesn't it feel good? Like, that's not how this works. Like, and then he, like, teaches it to other people, and I was like, yes, this feels good. Go teach it to your brethren. And they go, yes. And then they go and just do it to people in the streets. Which is just, one of them, I'm giving you spoilers, by the way. If you ever want to read this book, I'm sorry. I'm spoiling the most shocking part of this, which is the ending. But it's like, he teaches Rosier how to fuck. And Rosier's like, bro, I gotta tell Asmodeus about this. Runs off to go tell Asmodeus. Assaults him, because again, Asmodeus doesn't know what sex is, doesn't know it exists. And Rosier's just like, look at this thing I can do to you. Doesn't this feel good? And Asmodeus kills him. He beheads him. And he's caught later running through the streets with Asmodeus' head in his hands. Like, help, he hurt me, and I took off his head. Like, what do you mean? Like, I just...
Wait, so is Asmodeus running through the streets with the other person's head, or the other person running through the streets with Asmo?
Rosier bones Asmodeus, and Asmodeus cuts off Rosier's head and runs around the street with it like, help, he had sex with me and I don't know what sex is, and so I took off his head. And also, I don't know what death is because angels can't die, so we can just stitch it on later, right? This book was exhausting. I'm tired. If you want to read about angel orgies, skip to page 260 and move on from there. Actually, you maybe
Jotting this down in my notes.
Maybe a little bit further. I skipped immediately to sex. Sloppy rutting. Balls fucking was merciless. Jesus. Also, they refer to cum as blood because they don't know what cum is.
Okay, but if you think about it,
that's the closest they can understand. It literally, I'm reading you.
Basically what it is.
Understandable.
Quick sentence, by the way. This is one sentence. Fall into my arms, float along the water where flowers bloom from ripples warmed by the shimmering sun. Sit down, angel Lucifer, lay back. What are you scared of? Stare up at the eternal eye of heaven. The flowers are watching, an eye in each stigma. Budding angel, you feel so pleasant because you're untouched, innocent, pure. Your thighs taste like spiced wine. And then he comes. Like, huh?
Okay, that like sentence like overstimulated me.
That was one
There's so many words.
I'd like to clarify,
So many...
not only is that one sentence with no punctuation, but it also doesn't end with punctuation. The paragraph just ends, and the start of that sentence isn't capitalized. It's just not. I don't know why. Actually, every sentence in that paragraph is not capitalized. It's all in
They
caps lock.
haven't invented capitalization yet.
I just
not in that story.
I'm having a nightmare. Ball withers and spills blood.
At this point, just sacrifice that book. Like I feel like something would be happy to have that book.
Like I just It just, anyways. Emily says, this book is my nightmare. Nothing is appealing to me. The premise is the only cool thing, but it's overly complicated and impossible to comprehend because the writing is way too poetic and overstimulating. It's so male-dominated. Women don't exist. Essay. For why? Yeah, my major problems with it is it's written like somebody desperately trying to prove something and trying to say something high level, but with absolutely nothing high level to communicate to you. And so they're just left using these really gorgeous, really beautiful, talented descriptions to tell you about kitchens and bathhouses and rivers and oiled up wrestling and nothing of any level of importance or information that could, like, there's no, like, despite how much, like, poetic imagery there is no other, like, poetic anything. There is not, like, subtle symbolism. Like, all of the symbolism, it beats you over the head. Like, we constantly talk about flowers withering and blooming instead of people, like, but that's like the most basic symbolism, and there is literally no symbolism beyond that. Like, everything is, and like, it just, I don't know, man. It's just, I wish it were good. I really, really, really wanted to like it. A queer retelling of the fall of Satan sounds awesome. I was immediately annoyed that they just wanted to call him Lucifer the whole book, so they just called him Lucifer the whole book, despite the fact that it would be so much more interesting. Because he even says, like, at the end of the book, he's like, he would no longer wear that name. And it's like, yeah, but you already did the story wrong. His name was Samael. Like, and then he becomes Lucifer. He, like, calling him Lucifer, like, the first light, that's not, you can't change his name now. Like, you've already done the work. He's supposed to, whatever. Anyways. All I know is this book has frustrated me immensely. And that was my interim. I had to pause to talk about religious fiction and whine like a bitch about it. Ditzy, since you asked, this book is called Angels Before Man. And it is by Raphael Nicholas. Yeah, and that's it. And, like, I do feel bad. Was it ranked highly or lowly? It's really, 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 really well received online, which is why I was so shocked and wow, I'm having a stroke. So shocked and so devastated to really dislike it like this. It is so highly praised online. And I'm about to say a really unlikable hot take. This is, like, just accept that this might be a red flag of mine. I don't trust online ratings for this exact reason, because if you do not have a high level of critical thinking or high level of critical reading or a high level of literary analysis or whatever, and you just kind of read through books not looking for anything deeper, you'd probably fucking love this book, because it does everything a book is supposed to do. It's really, really descriptive, and it uses big fancy words, and the two boys kiss on screen, and isn't that fun? And, like, that's kind of it. And, like, plenty of people like it just because it sounds pretty. It sounds like AO3 fan fiction. AO3 would have eaten this shit up. Like, it is written, like, it's written like a fan fiction. And I can't even say no brain cells book, like, because, like, it takes so much brain cells to figure out what the fuck they're saying, because everything's written so poetically. But, like, you can't expect anything more than pretty descriptions and boys kissing, like, which is so difficult to recommend. But, like, so many people really like it. So genuinely read it yourself, and if you like it, you like it. But, like, I really think some people are, I don't want to say too stupid, because that's not about stupidity, but, like, some people are not critical enough of books to be properly, like, ranking them. Obviously, everybody can rank based on personal enjoyment, but that's why I don't go online and trust, like, oh, it's a 5-star book, it must be a 5-star read, because plenty of those people are just reading to enjoy it. The same way I wouldn't trust a 1-star book ends up being an awful read, because a lot of people are either going to miss a point, or they're going to be overly judgmental about something that I would otherwise enjoy. Like, I just don't trust online people. I don't trust anybody else's judgments of books. Anyways, instead of this, go read Song of Achilles. It's better.
Or just go read Xander's book.
Or go read my book, Lamb of Gods, which is also religious fiction. Speaking of which, we're going to take our little 8-minute thing. We took our little intermission so I could clear my brain out. And we're going to commit into another 8 to 10-ish minute sprint. Name of God's nice. Where is it? Unfortunately, currently in my Google Docs. It is not yet published. I am going to be seeking traditional publishing with this one, so it might be a minute before you guys actually can see it in its fullest forms. And by a minute, I mean like, I fear to tell you it might be years. I'm hoping the next year or two is when I'll be able to actually publish it, but traditional publishing is a rock of a house to get into. It is very, very hard to get into traditional publishing, but it's kind of my lifelong goal. So, but understandable. My religious book's done, but looking for a publishing agent. Yeah, I'm not done with my book yet. I've got the first draft done, but I'm working on a draft 2. So, well, the first draft's not even technically done. It's a long story, man. I'm tired. My head hurts. But I've been working on it for like, what's it been? A year or 2 years now? It's been 1 or 2 years. I don't know. Anyways, okay. 8 to 10 minutes. We're gonna do another sprint. For those of you who are still writing, feel free to use this as a sprint. I'm gonna use this as an editing lock-in. So I'm gonna I've been working on mine for 20 years. Jesus, that's crazy. I had a book I worked on for almost a decade that I finally put away and decided I did not want to publish. And then I had another book I worked on for about 4 or 5 years. I actually finished that one. It's sitting right there. I never published it, but it is right there. I got a printed copy for myself. And decided I didn't want to publish that one either. And this is the one that I'm hoping I can publish. About 2 years into it. Draft 1's done, but it's going to take another year or 2 to get to where I want to actually seek publication on it. But someday I will. No stress on it. But I'm going to set up. Is everybody good to whack a sprint out?
Yes.
All right.
I've been working on my thing this whole time.
I
yeah,
figure.
I've also been all time.
I figure. I needed a little brain break because I had finished mine, so I needed to clear my head before I read through it and tried to edit it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to attempt a 10-minute, and I'm just going to stop when I am done with editing mine. So I'm going to give it a quick read through. So,
Okay.
10-minute-ish timer. Muting you guys. Best of luck. I'll see you on the other side.
Sprint complete.
Okay. I missed a lot of songs I really like, so I'm gonna everybody's gonna have to just suck it up. I'm backing up quite a few songs because I really like those songs. By Jove, I think I've got it. I'm here.
I need like 30 more seconds.
You're okay. You're okay. Take your 30 seconds. Take your 30 seconds while I bask in my own glory.
I didn't read anything. I've been watching cave diving videos on TikTok.
Like the ones where
Fantastic.
things go wrong, or
Yeah, the ones where they explain like caving disasters.
I swear I've seen all of those videos. I've seen them all so many times, but I love them every time.
I went down a rabbit hole a couple days ago of like Mount Everest deaths. And I went from the highest peak to the lowest lows, and now I'm just getting like cave diving TikToks.
Love.
And I just keep watching them.
I love that.
I almost like fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It was just music and silence for a good chunk of time, and cave diving apparently.
Cave diving.
Cave diving.
Not also right. I gotta take care
Very
of my
peaceful.
baby dragon.
Looks like Tira's probably still writing, or got taken away to do something, or is eating a third dinner.
Got kidnapped.
I'm almost done.
Okay, sorry, keep it up.
I got this.
You keep it up. Oh, Emika, you like my skull and moths? Do you want to see the magic trick it does? Do you want to see my magic trick?
Oh, you don't have have the cheese to show off anymore.
I do have the cheese. Just because it popped
No.
doesn't mean I've gotten rid of it. It's right there.
Okay.
You popped
is
the
what-
cheese?
I popped the cheese,
got
bro.
popped.
I popped the cheese.
Popped
Okay.
the cheese.
Hang on, I've got to show Emeka the wait, it popped. Yeah, I popped my cheese. I'm kind of devastated about it. It's fine. I did pop the cheese. We spent good money on that. I know, I was devastated.
It was like $4 whole.
I've got to Emeka's new. I've got to show her her, him, them, it. Emeka, I don't know your pronouns.
Seraphim.
Seraphim. I'm gonna show you my. First off, it's not a poster. It is a what do you call those?
Tapestry.
Thank you. It's a tapestry. Cosmic holder. I'm an elder god. Okay, I have to show God my tapestry. So first off, it does look like a poster. They're poster sized. I'm gonna go get up on my bed to show you how big this thing actually is. Let me It's quite large.
Oh, you're so high up and tall.
It's quite big.
What killed the dinosaurs?
Do keep in mind Xander's like 4 feet tall, so
I'm not
Yeah,
4
Xander
feet
is, like,
tall.
3.5 feet tall.
You can all kill yourself. And
You're
then
shorter than
also,
Gary.
it has a magic trick. I need you to see its magic trick. Hang on. Wait, hang on. Ready? Wait, hang on.
No, I'm not ready. What's gonna happen? I'm not ready. I'm so scared.
Alexa, light off.
Scared. I'm so scared.
Ta-da!
I want one of my hero.
What part of Mahiru is gonna be
Glowing.
reactive?
I mean,
Don't
Everything.
say the boobs.
I don't want
Boobs.
it to be the boob.
damn it.
It's every part of the poster except the boobs.
But yeah, my entire. Oh, also let me show you the cheese. This is my radioactive cheese. It popped, so it looks a bit odd, but
That is incredibly yellow.
I love that thing.
this is my cheese.
5 Below, iconic.
Cheese.
It looks fake in this lighting.
It's
It's
a bit.
so
It
yellow.
literally does.
It is fake. Honestly, this is a glitch.
What? That's not real cheese?
Its textures haven't loaded in yet.
Fuck, you've lied to me.
Anyways, that's my cheese.
Yeah. Xander, could you mirror the camera so you can see what your room actually looks like?
Sure. Yeah. Here, I'll really fuck you up. Ready? First, I'll remove everything, so now it's just a camera and there's no stream anythings, which already freaks people out. And then transform. Flip. This is what my room actually looks like, which feels really weird even for me to look at, but visually this is what my room looks like. Doors there.
I
That's my room.
have been in your room several times, and for some reason my brain doesn't process on stream that it's flipped.
Yeah, it's quite strange. I genuinely like.
I immediately notice every time I see it, and it always throws me off. So I appreciate this.
It's one of those weird things that like I don't notice until I flip the camera just how much space of like nothingness and like my door is here. Like all of the cool shit is like behind my head and that way, and then this is just my door. But like when you flip it back to
This
the
feels
correct way,
wrong.
like when you flip it back to the way I have it and you go back to my face, like it doesn't feel like there's a bunch of wasted space here because like I keep stuff over here, and then like all the stuff to look at is over there. Anyways, Alexa, light on.
That looks
you.
wrong.
Stuff to
Don't
look
look
at, and it's just garlic phallic.
Oh yeah, it's garlic phallic and garlic freak and whatever else fuck is going on. It's
Garlic
Hi.
Fash the
freak.
Stampede. Where'd you get your tapestry? I'm gonna be honest, I
Garfield
don't
photo
remember.
is currently muted.
I've had my tapestry for years, and I'm so honest when I tell you I full honesty, it was probably off of Amazon if I had to guess. If I had to wager a guess.
Since when was Pio named God's Meteor?
Probably since just now, honestly.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that-
I
You
think
don't want
I
to be Maddie Patty anymore?
well, like everyone else changed their name, so I was like,
But it
I want to
doesn't
be
fit our
something.
rhyme scheme. It
Yeah.
has to have a P in the
Yeah,
second
you
part of
yeah,
it.
listen to Garbanzo
You can
fuck
be-
or whatever the
you can
fuck.
be- You can be God's Feedior.
With the
Change
PH.
PO to that now.
God's Feedior.
I can
Um,
change it. Hold on.
I'm gonna
I
let
don't-
Tyrio finish writing her thing, but I think if everyone else is good with it and wants to hear it, I'm prepared to perform my quick reading of mine so that everybody can hear it before I crash out, because I also do have to go to work.
I think I'm crashing out.
You are free to crash. You're free to head to Eeps.
I did it.
I got woken up this morning at 7:30 in the fucking morning
I'm so
by
sorry.
pest control and my landlord at my front door
I'm so sorry.
because he wanted preventative maintenance to make sure there were no mice. Guess what? It's the Northeast. There's gonna be mice. I haven't seen a mouse in a year and a half. And you wake me up at 7:30 in the goddamn morning on the one day that I can sleep in?
Yeah.
Eat shit, Joe.
Eat shit, Joe. Good lord.
Sorry, I'm really mad and I'm really grumpy and tired.
It's okay. I understand.
Xander,
looks
how
like-
do I do the thing
Yeah.
on the spreadsheet where it puts the total so far?
Oh, just put your words in today's thing and then click off of it and it'll update.
I did 186 words. I am proud.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'm ever gonna update that spreadsheet ever again, so you guys have so much fun with that.
That's so okay. Tyria, let me see why yours is not working. Hang on. Oh, for some reason you're... Hang on.
Farewell, creatures.
Farewell,
Good
creature.
night.
Fare thee well. I'm gonna. I don't think I'd like last more than 2 sentences into you reading your book without passing out, and I do
That-
need my phone alarm to go off tomorrow morning.
Super okay.
Good night. Bye bye.
Night night.
Good night.
Wait. There goes God.
Off into the distance. Okay. Oh, that's not the right screen.
Did you see my line, Sander?
I did see your line. Give me 1 second. Oh my god, I did. I just managed to with my editing. I passed 2,000 words. I have 2,006 words for today.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Get rid of 6.
I shan't now.
Okay.
But thank you for the offer. I shan't.
I'll yield.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna, just for the sake of my own personal preference, instead of do you want me to stay unmuted on here as well? I can stay
Yes.
unmuted on here as long as I
You were so delayed for me. Very...
okay. As long as no bombs go off or anything in the background of your guys' stuff, I'll be fine to just read on here, and also on there. Okay. So, my writing today is a non-canon Lamb of God's AU. So it's non-canon to my story for anybody who's stressed about it. And warning for all of the things that this fucking Whump thing is about. So warning for fucking dying and shit, like the dramatic shit. It's Whump. I don't know, man. Get used to it. I don't know how to read, so we're gonna do my goddamn best. Eh. Okay. Do I want my music playing in the background? I generally want my music playing in the background, but like, just like real quietly. Just because I like having a little bit of music. And I'm just gonna have this one song on loop because it's easier for me to understand. I actually don't even know if you guys can hear my music when it's quiet like that. You can, but just barely. Not technically, you can't repeat. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, here's my attempt at this. Hands, gentle and loving and lingering across my skin. Othello and Myra circle me like planets to a dying star. I'm collapsing in on myself. The black hole of my death will tear the realities to shreds. There is no other way. Thin, sheer fabrics drape over me, decorative but not covering. It's imperative that my skin is shown to all, pale and perfect and wrapped tight to my ribs. The only marks are the symmetrical runes, rivers of red carved into the pale landscape of my body. A skirt of silk, slit at the thighs, keeps the barest of my dignity intact. Myra's fingers are in my hair, undoing the beautiful decorative braids she had done only hours earlier. Petals, brown and wilting from the sun, scattered to the floor at my feet. Othello's hands keep dragging across my skin, blossoms of warmth that keep me grounded, as he removes the gold that drips from me. Rings and necklaces, armbands and chains, falling with metallic clinks into the glass bowl he discards them in. I am being undone. This morning was all about the parade, the ceremony to show me at my most high, the sacrifice, the holy made mortal, a perfect being for the town to worship and praise and rest all of their prayers upon. I floated through the crowd, light on bare feet, iridescent fabric dancing in the sunlight, a figure barely human, crafted without flaw, born unlike those desperate grasping hands that reached out at me. Now the sun was nestling into the horizon. Shadows have begun to seep into the church, warded off only by candlelight, colored and refracted through stained glass. Tonight was no longer about my grandeur. It is about my mortality. Flesh that tears, blood that spills, fragile. Tonight we must face the truth of what I am, no greater than any other creature of bone and breath. Sniffling draws me back to my body. I turn my head slowly, careful not to upset her delicate work. Salty tracks stain her soft features, eyes gone red and watery despite her fight to hold it back. I want to comfort her. I want so badly to speak her name, tell her not to worry, not to waste these tears on me. How bittersweet it is, always left wanting what I can't have. My vow of silence aches where the threads pull at the sensitive skin of my lips. Even my voice, another thing I had sacrificed for those I love. I hum quietly, instead, turning to face her as she lets my hair fall from her hands. I swipe gentle, scarred fingers across her cheeks, chasing away the tears. She hangs her head shamefully, and I meet her there, pressing foreheads together. It's all the comfort I can offer. It will never be enough. Othello steps into our space, hands reaching out and pulling us into his chest as if he could hold us there, protect us from the passage of time. We close our eyes. We pretend. I know better than to want what I cannot have. When we are no longer one being of mourning, and instead separate into three fragile creatures, we resume what we had begun. My hair is left loose and tumbling around my shoulders. My form is left bare of adornments, stripped only to my skirt. Makeup is cleaned from my face, petals plucked from my hair. I am left in my most natural form, human and nothing more. I feel lighter, as if it were the gold and silk and charcoal that weighed on my shoulders and not my fate. Myra takes her leave, carrying with her all that I had worn, to wait for me in the next room. Once it is only Othello and I give up even the skirt, silk and smooth, left barren of all that had once been mine. Othello helps me to step into the garment that had been waiting for me. The cotton is rough in comparison, plain and white. It sits like the silk skirt had, low on my hips, the loose fabric wrapped and draped above my knees. The garment had only one unique quality, in that it would only be worn once. Today it served the purpose it was made for, and I would do the same. I step out of the small room into the larger nave of the church, aglow with flickering lights. Prayer candles, wall sconces, heavy hanging chandeliers. Everywhere flames flickered and licked at the air, keeping the night at bay. I tried not to stare at the flames, the way they danced, alluring but powerless, contained as they were. They're so small compared to the bonfires that had burned during the festivals, raging heat and pouring light like water across the grass. These sat lazily upon their wicks, unlike the raging fires that consumed dry logs with snaps and groans until nothing remained but charred ashes and scorched into the earth. I look away. Myra is waiting for us as Othello and I rejoin her. The church is so quiet our footsteps echo like choirs off the walls. The sight ahead of me is so strange it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, so odd it makes the whole room feel built wrong. The church doors, closed. Never in my life had I seen the backs of these doors, shutting us off from the world. Just beyond the strange barrier, I knew what lay waiting. I could almost feel them. Thousands of people, my neighbors and friends, the people of Wisteria, and my stage. Wooden and still and waiting, calling my name, dragging me along like the river's current. All of life led to this destination, my final mass. Myra on my left and Othello at my right, their arms hook with my own. I lean into them, half support, half led along like a lamb to slaughter. I go willingly, walking the long length of the room. The candles flicker, bowing to me as I pass, shadows arching out to guide my step. We don't stop when the doors begin to creak, massive, ancient, unwilling after so long undisturbed. Our steps have joined time in its unstarpable march, its ticking clock finally fallen silent. There is only here, only now, only this. I see it first. Not the people, not the town I had grown up in stretching behind them, not the cobbled roads that lead off from the town square into the distant fields, not the dusk-kissed sky, wine dark with the sun's final breath. Not my father, standing at the base of the wooden stairs, eyes and hands and smile reaching for me. No. I see the stage. Made of the same dark wood of the wisteria trees that we held sacred, their petals scattered across the ground before me, 1,000 mirrors of my own eyes. Hay lay in bundles among the sticks and branches and felled boughs of the tree 100 years older than myself. They were also at their final destination, grown stretching and longing, creating life from water and sunlight and vast branching root systems, only to end here, the same as I, only to meet the same fate as rough cotton and sacred sun. Though my mind has stopped, my feet have not been given such grace. I'm led along down lavender's scattered stairs, across cobblestone paths lined with people. Reaching, groping, desperate hands find me, graze my skin. Mortals, small and finite and begging to be saved in words they call prayer. I walk with chin held high as expected of me, mortal playing the role of something more. I am something more, supposed to be more, born and raised and killed to be something more. But I am only skin. This is only flesh. I will die the same as them. Myra and Othello stop at the base of the stage. Father is there awaiting me. He embraces me with hands that have held and comforted me, hands that have scarred and stitched me, hands that now hold the rope. My wrists are bound. I am reduced to nothing more than livestock to slaughter. They worship me like I am God. I climb towards the wooden peak. Trunk stood proud and strong at the center of the mound, led along with gentle guiding hands. My back is placed to coarse wood, rope secured above my head. Father leans in, a mimic of an embrace. His final words are lost on me. My gaze is transfixed instead to one figure among the thousands. There, at the edge of the crowd, stands Zadkiel. 4 golden wings rest on his back, light that seems to pour from him like liquid flame. No one else takes note of him. It seems only I see him there among the mortals. An angel, the reality of what I am meant to be, divinity in the shape of man. His eyes are trapped on me. I let him be the only thing in my vision. There is talking, there is singing. I do not listen. See what they do to me, I beg him without words. These mortals, so-called pious and good, so-called selfless and kind, see what they do to the best of them, called holy and blessed, and plucked like a rose with petals in bloom, only to wither and die in their hands. See what I was raised for. See how I go willingly to my purpose. See how they set me ablaze. I don't look away when I hear the crackling, feel the heat chasing off the chill of the night. The sun is rising from beneath my feet, casting me in light from below, features dancing in sharp contrast. The sun's rays lick up at my bare skin, warm, then hot, then scorching like the touch of an angel's lips. I fight to hold my composure as discomfort blossoms into pain, petals of panic unfurling in my chest. I am meant to be their symbol, holy and dignified even in the end. Am I not allowed this, my humanity, even in death, to scream and writhe and beg like any mortal should at the hands of the flame. Instead, I'm bound with rope, lips stitched to silence, left unable even to be human in how I am consumed. Smoke, thick and black, obscures my vision. It chokes me, air burning up before I can fill my lungs, greedily devoured by the licking flames. It is not the burning of my skin, but the burning of my lungs that sends my mind spinning, edges of my vision spotting into darkness. I can no longer see him through the smoke, choosing to toss back my head and gaze up into the void of the sky, except he is there, above the smoke, 4 great wings eclipsing the moon, the last thing I see before my eyes clench closed. I can no longer bear to open them. No longer can I fill my chest. Every attempt leaves my throat scorched and burning. It is pain. All I have ever known, will ever know, have been made to know. Watch me, I beg of the people below, and beg for my forgiveness. The ones who have raised me since birth, have fed me and clothed me and loved me, who worshipped me like a god of their own creation, gave me joy, gave me hope, gave me kinship, knowing it would lead to this, knowing I only ever had one purpose, knowing the end only looked one way. I wish only I could hear their cries of anguish, know that it pains them the way it pains me, know that I had no other choice. Watch me, I demand. See how I burn for you. And that's it.
Whoa!
Yippee!
Yippee! Yippee!
That was pretty good.
That was really fun to write.
Hell, you had a lot of fun with it.
I had a lot of fun with it. I love writing this shit. This is exactly the type of shit I eat up. Definitely excited for your book. Thank you. I'm so excited myself. Oh, Tyrion's sad.
You didn't save it.
Nope, it's Whumptober, baby. This is a month of suffering at its highest degree.
Why did we both write mortals dying for their gods?
Azazel's not dying for any guys.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Sorry, I got a lot of emotions about this.
No one saved him. Oh.
You just gotta write fanfic of someone saving him.
Yeah, write corrective fanfiction of my corrective fanfiction of my own book.
I might. Who knows?
Oh, that was really fun to write. Anyways, if you want to read this, I will throw it up tonight on my AO3. Let me log into my AO3 so I can tell you what it's called. I think it's just Almost Standard.
I think it is just almost there.
It is just Almost Standard. I'm gonna have to make a new book because the last time I did 2023 Whumptober, I got 3 chapters in and gave up. So, yeah, I will make a new book and post this one up tonight so you guys can read it if you so desire. I think you can do exclamation point something to get to my AO3. There's an exclamation point for this. I know it. Is it just AO3? I don't think it is. It's more complicated than that. Is it fic? Nope. There's an exclamation point somewhere for this. I just don't know what it is. I'm gonna be real with you. But yeah, I'll put that somewhere. Here's oops. Here's that. Is it just on my socials? Ollie might be right about that. It is. If you go to my socials, you can go to AO3 SBI fic. And it is there.
Yeah.
I might update that to also say Whumptober. Cool. Wee. Anyways, that was me writing really sad shit. Ollie, you were here. Were you here for the whole reading and everything too? Or are you just here now? And if you weren't here for the whole reading, can I send it to you? And if you were here for the whole reading, can I send it to you and hear your opinion anyways? Teehee. I got to write. Oh yeah. Oh, Emeka. Also, if you want to, may I invite you? I was doing homework. It's okay. I invite you to the Discord. Please come hang out with us. We're a bunch of writers. A bunch of us write all the time, and we also do a huge event together for NaNoWriMo in November, like the 50,000 word like book in a month thing. We all do a bunch of stuff together, and we have group calls, and We're all a bunch of creatives. Come join us if you use Discord. But 'tis all. Also, it's midnight, which is my bedtime, and I work tomorrow, and work has been really busy, so I have to behave.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Which is, yeah, very sad about it. But I've gotta behave.
Also, Xander,
Yes, friend.
before I forget to ask you,
Yes.
if I bought you a maid outfit for your birthday, would you wear it on stream for a bit?
Yes.
Can you wear it on stream? Not for a bit.
Yes. I have said it before. If something is purchased for me, I am committed to every bit. You've spent money on me.
Lovely.
I'm here.
I've spent so much money on you.
Stop spending so much money on me. You've spent so much money. You don't have to pay me to be my friend. I promise I like you.
I know. I just like my channel points.
You do like your channel points.
I like my channel points. Tier 3 goes hard. I spent like 150k like
You, yeah,
2 to 3 streams ago, and I'm already at 7.
fairly impressive, admittedly. Tyria, what are your channel points at?
389.
Y'all are rich as fuck, okay?
Hey Ollie, what are your channel points at? Ollie used to be like the biggest without any comparison, and nowadays I think she's got a couple people catching up to her. But I don't think
I
anybody's.
think it's Abby right now that has more than her.
Yeah, I think Abby might be one of the only people who have like surpassed her. For a while, Ollie was like beyond uncatch-upable. But then some people got real committed, and Ollie's got school right now, which makes it really hard.
I just don't spend mine.
Yeah, Ollie doesn't either. Abby sometimes does if I can convince Abby to gamble.
I consistently spend a couple every stream.
That's true.
To be
You
fair.
do that.
It's so that you can be first.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very important. Were you first today?
Ash, were you first
Yeah,
today?
I am
Oh, there
first
you go.
today.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, Ash, congratulations on getting first. I think Emily was actually first, and I don't even think I told her congratulations. I completely forgot. Sorry, Emily.
Well, of course,
Congratulations.
I was first, so.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Oh, God, my fucking arms hurt so bad. Okay, all right. I have to behave and be a good boy and go to bed for work. I'm gonna let my hair down in case I don't stream tomorrow. For one last possible on-stream goodbye for my hair. This is a devastating piece of information, but this might just be it. This might be it for the luscious locks. I'm so devastated. I can't. Hear me out. My reasons here, and tell me if I'm being an idiot for this. My reasons are, this is getting stupid looking to grow out, right? This shit, this is getting ridiculous. Like, it sticks up above my other hair, and maybe it's not that noticeable, but like, it's very noticeable to me. It's very hard to like, it's not super hard to hide, but like, it feels goofy. And also, I'm about to go get 3 very sensitive piercings on my upper ear here, and having all this hair hanging around on my ear is just gonna cause problems because it did with my industrial. It's just time to like, it's time to go bald.
I'm gonna miss your luscious ear.
Yeah.
So am I.
The first reason you gave was stupid. Second reason that was like, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I also know like there is a reality to like, it's less about that this looks stupid and more about this fact that like, I'm going to have to cut my hair eventually because I'm gonna have to let this hair catch up with this hair. Like, it's not, I can't just keep trimming this because at some point this shit's gonna be like here. And then I'm gonna have like, I'm going to have to at some point let them catch up to each other.
Yeah.
And I will really miss having my long hair. And also I'm doing it at the stupidest time of year because I'm gonna be bald for winter. I'm not going bald, by the way. So like this hair here is gonna be the shortest hair I have. I'm just trimming all this stuff to match this. So I'm gonna be bald up top up here. And then this stuff is getting trimmed to like, it's gonna be like a very, very, very cropped mohawk, essentially. And the braids are staying. Don't be afraid.
Oh,
Be
thank
not
God.
afraid. The braids stay.
You gotta make more braids.
Oh my God, they're past the screen now.
They're so incredibly long.
They're just like barely past the screen if you're like sitting up normally.
Yeah.
Gonna be honest, didn't notice those.
Yeah,
Ever.
they're getting out of hand. But like you don't normally see them because they hang off screen or they're behind me. So you don't really notice them until I'm like these are here. Like it's just these things have gotten like ridiculously out of hand. Like this is my butt. This is getting out of hand. Anyways, by the end of the year, actually by the end of
What the fuck did you do, Pio? What is that?
yeah, that's a
Emote
redeemable redeemable emote party.
It's only 20 bits.
What is?
Oh, I ain't got that.
Thanks for
I
that.
don't like that being there. I can pause it. Why is there a
Can you
pause
just
button
pause
in
it?
my Twitch chat?
Oh my god, you can't just pause.
I can't pause it on my end.
I can pause it. It makes the stuff stop jumping.
Yeah, I would love to do that, but I can't. Quick chat spam so
Sure.
it goes away from me.
You're about to end stream anyways.
Chat, you've been given permission to spam. Go! LLLL. There you go. There you go. Wonderful. Okay, you're good. Oh my god, all the rats. It's gone. Thanks. Rats just pouring out of my stream. You know, I haven't done that in a while. I also wanted to rat.
Yeah.
There you go. Felt
Rat
good.
Yeah,
time.
just remove the timer on rat.
I will not be moving the timer on rat because you know you guys would not respect that. I had to. God damn it, PL! Now there's cock all over my screen.
I mean, that's fine.
I gotta say. Anyways, all right, I gotta get you guys the fuck out of my house. I gotta go to bed because I work in the morning, and we've been not only are we short staffed, but we're dealing with the Medicaid issue right now, and like, oh my god, his work been a nightmare.
I thought you were talking about stream, and I was like, I don't think we're short staffed.
Stream is hey, stream is about to be short staffed. In the next couple of weeks, we are officially starting dual streaming on YouTube, so we're about to be short staffed.
Oh lord.
Good luck, everybody.
Really, YouTube doesn't need any moderation.
Surely,
YouTube is its
we'll
own
just let them rot
moderation.
over there.
You just gotta just not pay attention and just take the money from it.
It's a consideration.
Whatever cents come through.
Yeah, whatever 4 cents I get from it. We'll
We
see.
should go to Forest.
We're going to Forest.
Okay.
I literally already have it actively rated. So, all right. I'm loading up a raid to Forest because Forest is doing art today, and they're doing Steven Universe art, which is cool. And I love Steven Universe smoochies. I work in the morning, so I'm heading out. I may or may not stream tomorrow, depending on how I feel. What else is there? I think that's about it. Yeah, that's all my news. Anyways, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and burn your dad at the stake, or I will burn your dad at the stake for you. Night, chat.
Good night, chat.